Some of the world's most powerful millionaires and changemakers didn't start with wealth. They started with struggle, sacrifice, and relentless belief. Oprah Winfrey rose from poverty and pain to become a global icon. Tyler Perry went from sleeping in his car to owning one of Hollywood's largest studios. And Juanita Smith, the mother of John Hope Bryant, the founder and chief executive officer of Operation Hope, quietly built generational wealth on a modest income, proving that discipline and ownership can change a family's destiny. These 20 stories reveal that true wealth isn't inherited. It's created through faith, focus, and financial wisdom. If you're ready to be inspired and learn how ordinary beginnings can lead to extraordinary legacies, let's get started. Number 1. Oprah Winfrey, From Poverty to Power. $0 to $2.8 billion. Born in rural Mississippi to a teenage single mother, Oprah Winfrey grew up wearing dresses made from potato sacks and surviving abuse and instability. She started with nothing, earning just $100 a week at a small TV station, and built a media empire through authenticity and ownership. By launching Harpo Productions and later OWN Network, Oprah became the first Black female billionaire in U.S. history, now worth about $2.8 billion. Her story proves that faith, resilience, and self-belief are the foundation of true wealth. Number 2. Daymond John, From Side Hustle to Shark Tank, $40 to $350 million. Daymond John started in Hollis, Queens with $40 and a sewing machine, making hats in his mother's living room. He sold them for $10 each and reinvested every dollar. That hustle became FUBU, a brand that generated over $6 billion in sales. Later, his role on Shark Tank made him a household name. Today, with a net worth of $350 million, Daymond's journey shows how solving one problem for your community can create generational opportunity. Number 3. Howard Schultz. From housing projects to a coffee empire went from nothing to $3.9 billion. Howard Schultz was raised in Brooklyn's public housing projects, the son of a truck driver with no benefits or savings. Determined to escape poverty, he worked through college and joined a small Seattle coffee company called Starbucks. After visiting Italy, he envisioned turning coffee shops into community hubs. With borrowed money, he bought and rebranded Starbucks, growing it into a global company. His fortune now stands near $3.9 billion, built on empathy, leadership, and culture-driven business. Number 4. Tyler Perry, From Car to Studio, $0 to $1 billion. Homeless and living in his car while trying to stage his first play, Tyler Perry faced years of rejection before finding success. His play, I Know I've Been Changed, became the foundation for his empire. Through the Medea franchise, ownership of content, and his Tyler Perry Studios, he became a billionaire filmmaker. Perry's story proves that purpose and persistence can turn creative struggle into generational wealth. Number 5. Ralph Lauren, From Clerk to Icon, $50,000 line of credit, $7.2 billion. Born in the Bronx to immigrant parents, Ralph Lauren worked as a tie salesman before launching his own line with $50,000 in borrowed credit. His vision for timeless American style led to the creation of Polo Ralph Lauren, one of the most successful luxury brands in history. His company now generates billions annually, and Lauren's personal wealth exceeds $7 billion, built from branding, storytelling, and class without compromise. Number 6. J.K. Rowling, From Welfare to Billion-Dollar Author, $0 to $1 billion. As a single mother living on welfare, J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter in cafes while her baby slept beside her. Rejected by 12 publishers, she finally got a small $4,000 book advance. The story became a global phenomenon, selling over 500 million copies and spawning movies, theme parks, and merchandise. Today, her net worth is about $1 billion, proving that imagination and perseverance are priceless. Number 7. Steve Harvey, From Car Seats to Success Dollars to $200 million. Steve Harvey lived out of his car for 3 years while chasing his comedy dream, surviving on faith and persistence. His big break came hosting Showtime at the Apollo, followed by The Steve Harvey Show, Family Feud, and best-selling books. From sleeping in parking lots to hosting primetime TV, Steve turned his trials into testimony, building a $200 million net worth anchored in hard work and hope. Number 8. Rihanna. From island girl to empire builder, $0 to $1.4 billion. Growing up in Barbados, Rihanna faced domestic hardship and poverty. After being discovered at 15, she earned modest advances from record labels. But instead of relying solely on music, she reinvested her success into business, launching Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty, worth billions combined. Now, with a net worth of $1.4 billion, Rihanna shows how ownership, not fame, creates lasting wealth. Number 9. Dwayne, The Rock, Johnson, from $7 to $800 million. After being cut from professional football, Dwayne Johnson returned home with just $7 in his pocket. That failure fueled his transformation into one of the most successful entertainers in history. From wrestling superstardom to Hollywood, and now with 7 Bucks Productions, Zoa Energy, and Terramana Tequila, The Rock's empire is valued at over $800 million. His message: be the hardest worker in the room and build from there. Number 10. Dolly Parton. From cabin to country empire, $0 to $650 million. No electricity, no running water. Dolly Parton learned that poverty doesn't have to silence a voice. At 18, she took that voice to Nashville and wrote her way into history. She kept ownership where it counted. Her songs. When the world sang along to I Will Always Love You, Dolly didn't just win hearts. She won royalties. That discipline turned talent into assets. Then she built beyond the stage. Dollywood created jobs for her hometown and became a cornerstone of a growing empire. Publishing, branding, film production, TV production, Dolly turned her name into a business, not just a headline. And she never forgot why it mattered. She funded vaccine research. She mailed millions of free books through her imagination library, giving kids what she never had, a head start. From cabin to country empire, about $650 million later, her formula is simple: own what you create. Diversify beyond your first win. Use success to lift others. Dolly proves you don't need perfect circumstances, just a clear voice, smart ownership, and a purpose bigger than yourself. Number 11. LeBron James. From struggle to sports mogul, $0 to $1.2 billion. And unstable housing, LeBron learned early that consistency had to be built, not given. His first NBA contract, about $18 million, didn't spark a spending spree. It sparked a strategy. He turned talent into a company. Spring Hill Entertainment, uninterrupted, gave him what most athletes rent: ownership of stories, IP, and distribution. He bet on brands, not just paychecks. Early stake in Blaze Pizza, equity-focused deals, and partnerships that paid in upside, not just fees. He expanded the court. Media, film content, and community, like the I Promise School, proved his playbook: win games, then build platforms that outlast them. Result? About $1.2 billion net worth, and the first active NBA player to reach billionaire status. LeBron's edge wasn't height or hype. It was this: treat your talent like a business from day one. Own pieces, build media, invest where you believe, and make sure the scoreboard isn't the only place you win. Number 12. Sara Blakely. From $5,000 to $1.1 billion. Sara Blakely started selling fax machines door to door with $5,000 in savings and an idea for footless pantyhose. After dozens of rejections, she launched Spanx, a shapewear line that revolutionized women's fashion. With no investors, she scaled it to a billion-dollar brand and sold a majority stake to Blackstone. Now worth $1.1 billion, Blakely's journey shows how one idea and endless persistence can change your financial destiny. Number 13. Jay-Z Shawn Carter. From the projects to power players $0 to $2.5 billion. To boardrooms with billionaires, Jay-Z started with zero and built everything from scratch. After labels shut their doors, he sold CDs from the trunk and co-founded Rockefeller Records to own his masters and his future. Then he leveled up. Rock Nation, music, sports, media, one platform, multiple revenue streams. He took equity, not just checks. He bought into luxury, not liability. Ace of Spades, Champagne, Douce, Cognac. Turning culture into cash flow. He backed Tidal, then flipped it in a deal with Jack Dorsey's Block. Add real estate, art, and Marcy Venture Partners, and the portfolio becomes a fortress. The lesson? Ownership beats talent alone. Build the brand, own the product, keep the master, and stack equity across everything you touch. From $0 to $2.5 billion. Proof that your best deal is the one you give yourself. Number 14. Arnold Schwarzenegger. From immigrant to investor, $20 to $450 million. Arriving in the U.S. from Austria with less than $20, Arnold invested his early bodybuilding winnings into Los Angeles real estate. He became a millionaire before his first film role. As a global movie star, businessman, and former governor, his fortune grew to about $450 million. His story is proof that consistency and strategic investing can transform any dream into reality. Number 15. Jeff Bezos. From his garage to $180 billion. In 1994, Jeff Bezos quit his Wall Street job, drove to Seattle, and started Amazon from his garage with $10,000 in savings. He reinvested profits for years while earning minimal salary. Decades later, Amazon became a trillion-dollar company, and Bezos' net worth surpassed $180 billion. His legacy is long-term vision, innovation, and relentless reinvestment. Number 17. Walt Disney. From failure to fantasy fortune, $40 to $5 billion adjusted. After going bankrupt and moving to Hollywood with $40, Walt Disney created Mickey Mouse in 1928. His imagination reshaped entertainment, leading to Disneyland, Pixar, and a legacy worth $5 billion inflation-adjusted at his death in 1966. Disney's story reminds us that even when you lose everything, creativity can rebuild it all. Number 18. Larry Ellison. From Dropout to Database King, $1,200 to $150 billion. He dropped out of college twice. Then he followed Curiosity West. He learned to code, took grinded-out engineering jobs. In 1977, he put $1,200 into a tiny venture with two friends, Software Development Laboratories. He was inspired by the new idea of relational databases. Ellison bet everything on building the fastest, most reliable system for the biggest customers on Earth. Early contracts were scrappy, sales were aggressive, product releases were relentless. And in the early 90s, Oracle nearly imploded from overexpansion and accounting missteps. Ellison slashed costs. He rebuilt the product and came back stronger. He scaled by outworking rivals and by out-acquiring them. PeopleSoft Siebel BEA Sun Microsystems. He pulled Java into Oracle's orbit. He pulled MySQL into Oracle's orbit. Then he pivoted again, pushing Oracle from on-prem to the cloud, proving a founder can evolve at enterprise scale. From $1,200 to start to a $150 billion fortune. Ellison's edge wasn't luck. It was obsession with performance, a willingness to make huge bets, and a refusal to quit when the code broke, when the quarter missed, or when the market moved. Start small, learn fast, build the engine everyone else depends on, and own the platform. Number 18, Juanita Smith. From working class to foundation builder, low income, family stability. John Hope Bryant's mother, Juanita Smith, raised her children in modest Los Angeles neighborhoods, often working multiple low-wage jobs to make ends meet. Despite limited income, she saved diligently, avoided debt, built strong credit, and eventually bought property, laying the foundation for her family's financial future. She taught her son the value of discipline, ownership, and self-worth, lessons that shaped him into a global voice for financial empowerment. Her quiet financial wisdom built generational wealth from humble beginnings. Number 19. As a poor Scottish immigrant, Andrew Carnegie worked 12-hour days in a Pittsburgh mill, earning $1.20 per week to $15 billion, adjusted. Through ambition and smart investing, he founded Carnegie Steel, selling it for $480 million, ours about $15 billion today. Before his death, he gave away over 90% of his fortune to libraries and education, proving that wealth means little unless it uplifts others. Finally, number 20, Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker, born Sara Breedlove in 1867 on a Louisiana plantation to formerly enslaved parents, rose from poverty and hardship to become America's first self-made female millionaire. Orphaned at 7 and widowed by 20, she worked as a laundress, earning barely $1 a day before creating a homemade remedy to heal her own scalp disease and hair loss. Turning her personal struggle into a business opportunity, she developed Madam Walker's wonderful hair grower, built a national sales network of Black women called Walker Agents, and opened factories and beauty schools across the country. By 1919, her company was worth millions, equivalent to about $15 million today, and she used her fortune to fund scholarships, the NAACP, and civil rights causes. Walker's story is one of vision, perseverance, and empowerment, proof that ownership, purpose, and serving others can turn even the humblest beginnings into lasting legacy. If there's one thing these stories teach us, it's that wealth isn't just about money. Mindset, purpose, the courage to keep going when no one's watching. Oprah, Tyler Perry, Juanita Smith, and Madam C.J. Walker started with nothing but belief. They failed, they struggled, but they never stopped moving forward. Your story may not be written yet, but your next step could be the one that changes everything. So stay focused, stay faithful, and keep building, because consistency will take you places talent can't. If this video inspired you to believe a little bigger, don't just click away. Click subscribe, join the Building Wealth Today TV family to grow, learn, and build wealth together, one powerful story at a time.